Good evening and welcome to the induction ceremony of the new National Honor Society members. Members of the student body, faculty, parents, and honored guests, we are assembled this evening for the induction ceremony of the Rocori chapter of the National Honor Society. This ceremony is one of the thousands taking place this year throughout the United States. We are here to honor deserving students who have excelled in the four qualities for which this society stands: character, leadership, scholarship, and service. The purpose of NHS is to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to promote leadership among the students, and to develop the members of this society into good citizens of this community. To be eligible for membership, a junior or sophomore must have a 3.7 grade point average. This is a cumulative average throughout their high school career. If the students fulfill the grade point requirement, they are contacted to see if they are interested in membership. If so, they submit a list of activities, both in and out of school, in which they participate. They also list work experience and community service. Some of the qualities for which this society stands are character. Does the candidate constantly exemplify many desirable qualities, such as cheerfulness, poise, and respect for others? Does the candidate demonstrate high standards of attitude toward honesty and reliability? Leadership. Does the candidate positively influence others, take the initiative in planning and organizing functions, and usually express themselves clearly? Service. Does the candidate cheerfully perform the duties assigned by faculty? Is the candidate willing to work after school when possible and show a particular interest in good school leadership? These are just some of the many qualities that must be demonstrated by each selected student. You, who are parents of these students, should be proud, for your son or daughter has shown these characteristics in his or her daily life. These students should be encouraged in their efforts and respected for the honor they have created. The emblem of the National Honor Society is the keystone and the flaming torch. The keystone bears at its base the letters C, S, L, and S, which stand for the four principles of the organization. The keystone symbolizes the high ideals strived for in this society. Character sets the reality of righteousness upon our every endeavor. Scholarship is the ability and power of the mind to dispute ignorance through scientific investigation of the truth. Leadership is the power of the personality to blaze the trail for man's upward climb. And service is both the beginning and the end of education. The flaming torch symbolizes our search to bear forward with the searching light of truth, to keep burning in our schools the high ideals of the NHS. This is the purpose of the flaming torch. At this time, 4 members of the National Honor Society will come forward to light one of the colored candles and speak on the virtue each one has.
Character is symbolized by the white candle. As white is the composite of many colors, so is character, a composite of many qualities which together make an individual. A good character is a composite of all the finest moral and spiritual qualities, such as gentleness, strength, faith, and hope. It is the result of independence of thought and perseverance in wisely choosing the principles and motives that control our lives. It is the product of daily thoughts, words, and deeds, daily forgiveness and unselfishness, kindness and sympathy. It implies the possession of reliability, promptness, courage, courtesy, honor, self-control, and consideration for others. All these elements, united by moral and spiritual chemistry, represent character. Character is the force in a person that distinguishes one from many. It gives individuality and personality. It must arise from high ideals, wholesome living, and clean thinking. The qualities of character are indispensable to the finest young men and women. For without being aware of it, we are judged not only by what we do, but by what we are. A sound and good character is the foundation for leadership, service, and scholarship.
The red candle is a symbol of service. It is the outward sign of inward sincerity. Service means more than helping when it is convenient. It is laboring, striving, giving ourselves for the benefit of others. It demands our best for each task. At school, service is shown in courtesy to visitors, to members of faculty, and to our fellow students. It is also shown through yearning to serve even at the sacrifice of our personal plans, eagerness to support our class in all activities, and a willingness to uphold the regulations of the school. Outside of school, service is the willingness to postpone personal plans if needed at home. It is taking the initiative to do something extra voluntarily. The light from the red candle implies service because red symbolizes sympathy, love, understanding, and sacrifice. Service, the humble proof of a noble life, portrays to those around us high ideals and fine standards.
Scholarship is represented by the gold candle. The properties of gold, such as its brilliance, its malleability, its weight, and its worth, are the outstanding characteristics of scholarship. Like the brilliance of gold, a scholar stands out and is noticed. One's thoughts and opinions have a great deal of influence and are sought after. Like gold, with its pliability, the scholar can change his or her thoughts if shown to be wrong. Scholarship is represented by the gold candle. The properties of gold, such as its brilliance, its malleability, its weight, and its worth, are the outstanding characteristics of scholarship. Like the brilliance of gold, a scholar stands out and is noticed. One's thoughts and opinions have a great deal of influence and are sought after. Like gold, with its pliability, the scholar can change his or her thoughts if shown to be wrong. But just as gold won't flow to the shape of its surroundings, the scholar won't automatically change his or her ideas to accommodate those around him or her. Scholarship is not a gift, but a quality that can be developed. Scholarship is not intelligence, but a habit of maintaining an open mind, of making an effort to learn and to be informed. Only by conscientious effort, induced by a real inward desire for success, can we reap the full benefits of our education and best prepare ourselves for life in the future. This is the meaning of scholarship.
to the light of the character, scholarship, and service out at the radiance of leadership. Purple is a color which symbolized leadership since early times. A purple robe was placed on the shoulders of powerful rulers, and with this robe they have given faith and responsibility to the leader. Though kings and kingdoms are disappearing, the republics which are replacing them must have leaders too. People with the power and ability to guide their fellow citizens. The world has always needed men and women of vision and understanding who can lead others in progress and to peace. Today that need is greater than ever before. Not everyone is gifted with the power to lead. To those who possess this gift comes a tremendous responsibility. To those who use this power well, the world gives honor and glory. To those who betray their trust comes dishonor and shame. Truly great leaders have humility, introspect, strong convictions, initiative, and self-confidence. We look to those students to accept the challenge and to become leaders of courage and faith. A person may be brilliant, noble, and charitable, thereby a good person. But if one is also a leader, one becomes a person others admire.
At this time, members of NHS previously inducted and having served this organization for at least one full year will be introduced. Grace Atchison, Camden Bauer, Brianna Borgen, Mackenzie Kramers, Jan Rose Davis, Nicholas Drew, Madeline Fuchs, Mackenzie Galazin, Shelby Darty, Tyler Bowman, Bree Griffin, Tucker Hokinson, Ella Hanlon, Emily House, Tiana Horn, Nicholas Howen, David Hutar, Melanie Ilias, Rachel Keekley, Sarah Kunkel, Abigail Notch, Chloe Leeser, Adeline Lesh, Megan Ratka, Tanner Rausch, Grace Sauer, Shelby Schindler, Drew Schneider, Allison Schwab, Grace Sutherland, Matthew Torberg, Austin Wiesenberg, and Anissa Wilkie.
At this time, we will introduce the newly selected members of the National Honor Society. Caleb Dockendorf, parents of Kevin and Stephanie Dockendorf. Catherine Headley, parents Dean and Mary Kay Headley. Sandra Knudsen, parents Scott and Jennifer Knudsen. Samuel Rostein, parents John and Lynn Rostein. Summer Torberg, parents Brian and Jackie Torberg. Who was unable to make it tonight, Emma Zimmer, parents Kara and Brad Zimmer, and who is also unable to make it tonight, Willow Altoff, parents Brett and Catherine Altoff. Sky Belmont, parents Christopher and Brandy Belmont. Avery Berg, parents Greg and Angie Berg. Paige Blattner, parents Henry and Angelina Blattner. Ella Boucher, parents Eric and Sarah Boucher. Catherine Boyer, parents Richard and Brenda Boyer. Samuel Kraft, parents Charles and Ann Kraft. Kendall Dickman, parents Randy and Tony Dickman. Tegan Dronell, parents Dennis Dronell and Kat Felix Dronell. Lana Elfring, parents Kurt and Deanne Elfring. McKenna Faber, parents Jerry and Bridget Faber. Nathan Faber, parents Steve and Jody Faber. Jonah Femright, parents Jay and Mary Jo Femright. Annika Guggenberger, parents Craig and Denise Guggenberger. Rachel Heinen, parents Nicholas and Jill Heinen. Sarah Humbert, parents Nate and Jen Humbert. Abigail Jopp, parents Eric Jopp and Melissa Reitmeyer. Riley Jude, parents Rick and Jody Jude. Jordan Klein, parents Scott and Jenny Klein. Jacob Cole, parents Kevin and Megan Cole. Catherine Kramer, parents Robert and Brenda Kramer. Isabel Crone, parents Dan and Melissa Crone. Ashley Libesmeyer, parents Brian and Mary Libesmeyer. Chloe Lenz, parents Paul and Kara Lenz. Kaylee McCartney, parents Chad and Cindy McCartney. Chloe Nelson, parents Michael and Holly Nelson. Kendra Orbeck, parents Darren and Michelle Orbeck. Alexis Philippi, parents Luke Philippi and Lori Marthaler Philippi. Hayden Prill, parents Russell and Helen Prill. Shelby Prom, parents Stephen and Julie Prom. Emma Rodriguez, parents Christian Rodriguez and Marley Davis. Caitlin Saponiak, parents Kurt and Tina Saponiak. Matthew Schreiner, parents Dwayne and Kelly Schreiner. Trinity Sitzman, parents Christy and Sean Sitzman. Samantha Tolman, parents Gerald and Amy Tolman. Ella Vander Eyck, parents Mark Vander Eyck and Shelley Kaltop. Ayla Bedelson, parents Joel and Robin Bedelson. Eliana Beery, parents Todd and Angela Beery. Stephen Warren, parents Peter and Christy Warren. You have been chosen for membership in the Rocori chapter of the National Honor Society. It is the highest honor this school can give you for your worthiness and your promotion of the ideals of the society. By your life, you have brought due credit to yourselves and honor to your parents and school. In recognition of this, please make the following pledge to yourself, to this group, and to your parents, as a sign of your commitment to the standards of the National Honor Society of Rocori High School. to continue being the kind of person that you have been, and to grow even more in the 4 qualities for which you are being honored. Please stand. Repeat this pledge after me. I do hereby pledge always to seek the light of truth. To hold scholarly habits. To engage in worthy service. To give of my time and energy towards the promotion of my school activities. That shall advance the welfare of the school. I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of this society to which I have been selected. Striving in every way, by word and deed, to make its ideals and the ideals of my school and life. Congratulations, you are now active members of the Rocori chapter of the National Honor Society. We, the current members, welcome you.
You guys can have a seat. Well, you made it. That's pretty good. Nobody started on fire and no singed hair. That's pretty good. So, good job. Before we close the ceremony tonight, it's my pleasure. Sorry, wrong spot. At this time, we will recognize those members who have reached 100 hours of community service. These members have already received their award last spring, but we wanted to recognize them tonight. These students have exceeded the expectations of our community service within our society. The 100-hour award winners for last year was first Courtney Stain, Andrew Eisenschenk, Tyler Goldman, Sam Ding, Monica Wilkie, Allison Schwab, Emily House, and Grace Sauer. So pretty impressive. These people went above and beyond their 50 hours. They had at least 100 hours or more. They were well over 1,000 hours as a group. I think it was 1,300 altogether. So very impressive what they did on their own. So congratulations to those 100-hour members. Before we go, close our ceremony tonight, it is my pleasure to announce next year's Executive Council Committee. The committee was voted upon by current NHS members. As your name is called, please come forward and light a big candle. Newly elected officers, your lighted candle is a symbol of the flaming torch of freedom and knowledge. Senior members for 2020-21 are President Adeline Lesh. Senior Historian Grace Atchison. Treasurer Madeline Fox. Secretary Megan Radka. Junior members for 2020-2021 are Vice President Emma Rodriguez. Junior Historian Abby John. The installation of any group of officers is an important and serious occasion. The members of the National Honor Society chapter have indicated their trust in these, your elected officers, who will serve for the 2020-2021 school year. Next year's members must remember that the success of NHS depends largely on your cooperation with these members. The National Honor Society was founded upon the principles of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. As officers, you must always keep these principles in mind and work towards them in all your undertakings. New officers, in accepting these offices, you have indicated your willingness to give the best in time and effort to carry out the principles of National Honor Society. Yours is an important responsibility as well as a privilege. The world today, as never before, needs faithful and efficient leaders. And your school is looking to you to lead as students. With this in mind, do you pledge your best efforts to these officers you now accept? If so, please respond, we do.
We do.
May your light shine for your successful year. And at the end of your term in office, may it be passed on with the knowledge that much was accomplished for the benefit of our school and chapter of NHS. Thank you for coming to witness the honor bestowed upon the new members of Rocori National Honor Society. Support them in their new endeavors to uphold their pledges. You may sit. Thank you, parents and guests, for your virtual attendance. It's a great honor to work with such outstanding young scholars. I'm always amazed at what NHS members, what they do. They put in a lot of time. We get asked to volunteer all over the community, and they do a very good job of stepping up. So thank you for allowing me to work with your sons and daughters. And this will conclude our induction for 2020. Thank you. Good night.